Hello and welcome to Lobjit Gaming and welcome to another first Descendant video. So another updated build video, this time for Ultimate Sharen. Now Ultimate Sharen always surprises me with how good she is whenever I use her in the Supermassive Receptor dungeon or the Forbidden Sanctuary, because I get really good clear times. She can take care of the bosses comfortably, she can take care of the mobs very easily, and because she can go into cloak, you can work with a lot less HP compared to some of the other Descendants. So just wanted to discuss the build for Sharen. Only one or two minor tweaks. I wanted to discuss the Ancestors modules, the trigger module, and the Arche Tuning and things like that. So let's get into the build here. Sharen has 20% base critical hit rate. So we are working with the crit mods. So we have your usual frontlines emergency measures, concentration. We are using the Ancestors instead of Insight, so I'll come back to that. We have focus on electric, focus on fusion, 2 cooldown mods, MP conversion, nimble fingers, 1 range mod, 1 HP. Now, some people say range is not needed. I've tested. I feel like range is a bit more, having range is better overall, at least in my experience. But if you, let's say, get an Ancestors mod with a lot of range, you can use that instead of this. I have 1 HP mod. Again, this is optional. You can try without HP and see how it goes for you. If you can manage, great, because she is always in cloak, so she won't take as much damage from the enemies. And then for the Ancestors mod, what I've done is I've replaced the Insight with this mod. Now I have a really good Ancestors module over here. So critical hit damage is 180 and critical hit rate is 197. Now remember, with the standard Insight, we get 115% critical hit rate. With this one, we are getting a lot more, 197, almost 200. So this makes my life easier. I can just swap the Insight. Now, if you get something, let's say like this, where you have a lot of crit damage, you have some crit rate, not a lot, but you have a lot of HP as well. In this case, you can keep your Insight and then replace the HP and use this instead. So you're getting the extra crit damage. You're getting a little bit of HP so that removing the HP doesn't completely remove your health. And you're also getting crit rate. And then with this one and this one, your Insight, you'll be back to like a lot of crit rate. Other options you want on your Ancestors would be Fusion. Fusion power would be good because her damage dealing skills are 1 and 4. We mostly use the 4th one here. So Fusion, crit damage, crit rate. Those would be the things that I would want. If you get a negative cooldown, it kind of messes up the whole thing. So that is a no-no in my opinion. But yeah, if you get crit rate, you can replace Insight. If you get a lot of HP, you can replace the HP module. If you get a lot of range, you can replace the range module. As long as you get some damage increase with crit damage or fusion power or electric power, things like that. For the trigger module, you want a good storm bullet. Now this is kind of important. You do really need a good storm bullet, double gold. So 45% spawn rate, 180, 43, 196, something like that. Those will be the mods that you want. So that is the main build page. For the external components, I'm using the 4 pieces of the Slayer set. So you can have a look at the rolls, the standard MP-HP rolls over here on the Slayer. Now Slayer does increase your skill cost a little bit. Now for the Reactor, we have Tingling Mixture Reactor, Electric Fusion type, and we want cooldown and critical hit damage. Arche Tuning, we are going with this sort of setup. We are taking the MP recovery out of combat. We are taking the skill cost. I'm not going this side. I'm taking all the skill power. I'm taking the cooldown. I'm taking the 3 crit damage ones. I'm taking the extra MP. We are taking the extra MP over here. And on the right side, we are going up and we are taking electric cohesion. This will work very well in the Forbidden Sanctuary against the Order of Truth. If you want an all-round type of setup, use the electric chain catalyst. That will also be a good option for you. For the inversion, it's the standard stuff. Reduce your cost a little bit with focus boost, get some more MP recovery with your selective neurostimulation, and then you have deploy hardened shell to reduce incoming damage. Now on this occasion, holding the gun is important. We want the blue beetle. You don't need to build the blue beetle, just you can put some sprint scores like I have done over here, but the blue beetle gives you extra critical hit rate. So with this one, you can reach your 100% crit rate. So if you see right now, we have 78.02 critical hit rate. Now, if I go and use my first ability, which is a fusion type, I am at 100% critical hit rate. So that is why you don't need too much, because you can make up quite a bit from here, from the first skill or the fourth skill, and you'll be using the fourth skill frequently, so you'll have that. So yeah, so that is the Sharen build. I'm using the empty dog. Again, if you spam too much, MP could be an issue, so I'm using the empty dog. And yeah, I'll leave you with the footage of the Forbidden Sanctuary. I'll also include the Supermassive Receptor dungeon, and if the video isn't too long, I'll also squeeze in one of the breach striking. But yeah, Sharen is surprisingly good everywhere.
Initiating stealth operation. You won't find me. Unseen. Activating. Entering stealth state. Initiating stealth operation. Entering stealth state. Initiating stealth operation. I'm getting caught. Entering stealth state. Initiating stealth operation. You won't find me. Entering stealth state. Activating stealth. Entering stealth state. You won't find me. Initiating stealth operation. You won't find me. Unseen. Entering stealth state. Initiating stealth. Entering stealth state. Initiating stealth operation. Activating stealth. Unseen. You won't find me. Unseen. Activating stealth. Initiating stealth operation. Unseen. Entering stealth. Unseen. Activating stealth. Initiating stealth operation. You won't find me. Entering stealth state. Activating stealth. Entering stealth state. Initiating stealth operation. You won't find me. Initiating stealth operation. Activating stealth. Shields are down. Entering stealth state. Unseen. Activating stealth. You won't find me. Initiating stealth operation. Down. Unseen. Entering stealth. Firing electric. You won't find me. Activating. Unseen. Initiating stealth operation. Unseen. Initiating stealth operation. Unseen. You won't find me. Entering stealth. Unseen. Activating stealth. Unseen. Initiating stealth. Activating stealth. Initiating stealth operation. Entering stealth state. Unseen. Activating stealth. Initiating stealth. You won't find me. Activating stealth. Entering stealth state. Unseen. Entering stealth state. Activating stealth. Entering stealth state. Unseen. Entering stealth state. Unseen. You won't find me. Activating stealth. Unseen. Initiating stealth operation. Activating stealth. Initiating stealth operation. You won't find me. Entering stealth mode. Unseen. You won't find me. Activating stealth. You won't find me. Unseen. Activating stealth. Entering stealth state. Unseen. Initiating stealth operation. Entering stealth state. Unseen. You won't find me. Activating stealth. You won't find me. Unseen. Initiating stealth operation. Activating stealth. Unseen. Shields are down. Entering stealth state. Unseen. Initiating stealth operation. Unseen. Entering stealth state. Unseen. Activating stealth. Entering stealth state. Activating stealth. You won't find me. Entering stealth state. Unseen. You won't find me. Initiating stealth operation. Unseen. You won't find me. Unseen. You won't find me. Initiating stealth. Unseen.